Carlos Alcaraz once again reminded the world why he is no ordinary tennis talent. He did not take time to adjust, did not struggle with the change, and certainly did not falter. From the red clay of Roland Garros to the green grass of Queen's Club, the transition would normally test even the most experienced pros, but for Alcaraz, it became yet another opportunity to prove that greatness travels well. After lifting the French Open trophy just weeks earlier, Alcaraz arrived in London not for rest, but for conquest. The weight of a Grand Slam victory still fresh on his shoulders, the expectations could have slowed him, the fatigue could have rattled him, but instead, he delivered. He stormed through the Queen's Club Championship with conviction. From first round to final, he was clinical, confident, and composed. The result? Another title. Another chapter in the legend of a 21-year-old who is writing history in real time. While Alcaraz adapted, others stumbled. As he held the Queen's Trophy high, the contrast between him and his fellow French Open finalists became all the more clear. Jannik, the defeated finalist in Paris, couldn't summon the same spark on his return to competition. Entering his first tournament post-Roland Garros, he faced a tricky field and was bounced early, the bounce from clay to grass proving less than graceful. On the women's side, Swiatek, queen of clay and dominant as ever at the French Open, faced a brutal early defeat on grass. Her supremacy on clay is undisputed, but the transition reminded everyone just how tricky the turf can be, even for the very best. Karolina Muchova, her opponent in that dramatic women's final, didn't fare much better. Grass, as it often does, introduced chaos into structure. Muchova was unable to replicate her Parisian poise. But Alcaraz, he thrived. This isn't just about titles. It's about mentality. It's about the ability to evolve in a sport that demands transformation week by week, surface by surface. Alcaraz is now the blueprint. He's not just surviving the calendar, he's commanding it. To win on clay is a feat. To follow it with a win on grass. That's a statement. A statement of adaptability, of physical resilience, of tactical brilliance. Let's be clear, these aren't just wins. These are against the odds victories, coming when most players would understandably dip, rest, or reset. But Alcaraz doesn't slow down. He surges forward, and in doing so, he separates himself from the pack. Because in a season where players are fighting for rhythm, for consistency, for momentum, Alcaraz is setting the rhythm. He is the momentum. When he lifted the French Open trophy, it was a moment. When he followed it with Queens, it became a movement. The ability to bounce between surfaces is what defines the greats. Federer did it. Djokovic does it. Nadal mastered it. Now, Alcaraz is adding his name to that echelon, not as a shadow of their legacy, but as a force building his own. He didn't just win at Roland Garros, he imposed his will. He didn't just win at Queens, he dominated with elegance and ease. He is fast becoming the most complete player of his generation, and perhaps, with time, of any generation. This consistency across surfaces, it's not supposed to happen. Not at this age, not this quickly, not this cleanly. And yet, here he is. Winning where others falter, thriving where others adjust, dancing between surfaces as if the laws of physics bend for him alone. Every title he adds sharpens the myth. Every bounce from surface to surface becomes a reminder that he is built differently. In a tennis landscape where players are often specialists, hard court experts, clay kings, grass contenders, Alcaraz is obliterating the need for labels. He is all in one. He is the full package. And with each tournament, he is dragging the sport forward, demanding that the bar be raised, not just for himself, but for everyone else who dreams of sharing his spotlight. While others rest after glory, he reloads. While others adapt, he accelerates. While others recalibrate, he rediscovers, not himself, but higher gears. Carlos Alcaraz isn't just winning. He's defining what winning looks like in this era. No excuses. No limitations. Just results. He has become the bridge between generations, combining the technical mastery of Federer, the intensity of Nadal, and the resilience of Djokovic, all wrapped in a new school charisma that makes him magnetic to fans across the globe. With Wimbledon on the horizon, Alcaraz doesn't just look ready, he looks inevitable. Others may regroup, others may recover, but Alcaraz, he reigns, on all surfaces, in all settings, against all odds.